All right, my friend. So hopefully everybody can hear me now. We had some technical difficulties. I went through the whole live stream and was basically ending it when I noticed people had left some messages. Good old Mercury retrograde for that guy that had that tone. What's with this guy? It's called Mercury retrograde, bro. like it affects travel, electronics, and communication. So that's like a total common type of thing to see. In any case, we missed, unless we do enter into this ellipse. What I was telling people is that we had already entered this range here of this ellipse, and that you'd want to open up a partial short, and then if we do go higher into this area, then you would add to that short. But it looks like it may be more of a down day than a sideways day. If we just continue to go down and we don't actually breach this orange line, which is roughly 632.70, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the screen ellipse and lower it, because it'll be more of a skewed, same pattern, but overall for the day, but more skewed to the downside. And for those of you that are new, this is SO meta-analysis. It was developed over 26 years. I was a Wall Street broker, left Wall Street, developed this system. Took me 15 years to figure out how to trade this information. Even after I got really good, like the accuracy to the hour almost every single time, it still was difficult to trade because I hadn't mastered my mentality. So I don't recommend trading this information alone. And it's because what we're going to do is give you the hour by hour sequence of chart events throughout the day. And usually that timing's on point to the hour, but there will be cases where you need to give it an hour or two of wiggle room. It's a sequence of chart events that's most important to follow. And that's the reason why I don't recommend trading this information without our early access subscription, which gives you access to our live Discord trade alerts and live trading view chart links with the chart drawings that I'm showing you right here. These are examples. Open short, open long, close long. These are day trades. So don't chase, guys. If we come back into these price levels here, then I would follow the instructions and open a short. If we don't, just wait for the entry here to open up a long. What we should see near the high for the day, we're going to see multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance as the theme for the day. What we're going to see around the highs for the day is notable reversals back and forth near the high. So we're going to likely see the high more than once. This might end up being a much more skewed day. So hopefully people followed along and got into a partial short at least. Anybody that's got the early access, even without the sound, would have understood these instructions. Right at the open, there was opportunity to open up a long and close a long. We went from a low to a high. And in that first half hour, we've got a high and a low stacked on top of each other. My sense is that we were going to revisit the resistance levels from the pre-market, which we came really close. There should be a fake out of some kind. My sense is that, what is it now? It's like 10 o'clock. We're going to have a fake out or stake out between roughly 10 and 11. And my sense is that we're probably going to still come back to this price level here, guys. That's my sense. We're going to bounce back, come into this price range. Maybe I'll bring it down just a little bit because my expectation has changed a little bit. Like that. You open up a short, close a short here. But it's gonna look like somewhere between 10 and 11, like we're gonna do a certain thing, and instead we're gonna reverse. The other alternate can mean that it could be that between 10 and 11, it looks like we're going to break down significantly. But then we end up finding support here between 11 and 12. We should be at another low between 12 and 1, and then a big move out of that low. There's two ways you could read this. Either there's a big move out of that low, and then we meet resistance, fall back down, and then out of that decline, we have a big move from the bottom range to the top range, taking us to highs between roughly 1 and 2. Excuse me. Or this big move starting out of the low takes us all the way into the highs without like a temporary decline in the middle of it. Either way, we should be back at highs somewhere between 1 and 3 o'clock. 1 in the close, let's say. And from that, we should decline. It'll be like a near overbought crest at a key technical price level on a 1 month scale, most likely. And we'll decline from that. It'll look like we're going to break through it in that last hour, but instead we turn around disappointingly and we decline through key support. It's that price level there where you could open up a short for an overnight swing. And I'll let you guys know in real time on the Discord if that ends up being a sound play. Technically, guys, if you got into the short here, you could exit the short here because we've already met those expectations. It probably means that we're going to go lower here than expected. But remember, you don't want to chase max gain ever. That's a rookie move. That's fool's errand. It's a trap. You want to go for most likely, most reliable entry and exit and protect your capital. When you chase those max gains, you end up losing the profits that you once had. It's a rookie maneuver. Just don't worry about that, guys. So you could technically take that, and then if we come back to it into this price level, do it again. Open a short, close a short. But I would exit the short here for a nice quick day trade. I'm going to show you guys how to get the access to this live chart with the chart drawings, as well as the Discord trade alerts at the end of this video. I just want to make sure. Okay, well, this is the new one. You guys, somebody confirm for me that you're hearing the audio. I'm pretty sure the audio is playing now, but it would be nice if you could confirm for me. Wow, one of my monitors just completely went to snow. The whole monitor is snow. That's so retrograde. This type of thing, a technological kind of bug or whatever happening in real time is also a good indication that this should be a pretty strong volatile day for the market. They kind of are on the same frequency, the same wavelength. Yeah. This is most likely, I'm going to go like this. Because we should turn around here. This is probably the fake out, making it seem like we're going to go much lower, but instead we likely turn around or we find support. And I'm going to move this one down a little bit as well. Because it does. We'll see. I might adjust this. This is something people with Discord and the live link will want to keep track of, because I might adjust the screen ellipse again. It depends on how low we go here in the morning. We're either doing sidewaysy or it's going to be more downward sidewaysy, depending on how much of a rebound we have. And I'll let you guys know in real time as we progress. That's SPY for August 5th, 2025. Normally, guys, we do these like at least 2 weeks ahead of time. We just been so behind because of health issues. Like sitting in this chair for too long really hurts my back like tremendously. It's getting better, but still. So normally we do these like 2 weeks ahead of time. We're catching up now. You should see the remainder of the August daily readings come out tonight and tomorrow, and then that'll be followed very shortly by the September dailies, which you have with the early access subscription on our website, Tarot for Traders. You go to order now, click on subscriptions, early access subscription. It gets you the earliest access to any of our public posts that come out on YouTube. They come out first on our early access Discord channel. Gets you the live Discord trade alerts, live trading view chart links as part of the subscription. And those are game-changing services, guys. I do not recommend trading this information alone. It's $150 a month, $12.50 for the year. This at one point, this was like $29. There's somebody I think who still has it for $59 a month, because we grandfather your price. As the longer you stay, the price goes up because we become more well-known, and we need to make a living, you know. There's a team. It's not just me. So people who get it at the lower price, they keep that lower price even when the price goes up as a thank you for their loyalty. So get that before it rises. 150, you make that back in one trade, guys. Super, super simple. Oh, and if you're interested in Investor Profit University, I was these blue diamonds indicate cross-reading congruencies. Cross-reading congruencies are an advanced aspect of SO meta-analysis, something that we're going to talk about in Investor Profit University. If you're interested in signing up for that, you go here to IPU. It's launching in October, most likely in October. Join now. There is some opportunity for full financial aid or scholarship for a limited number of people. So if you can afford this, please, we're creating this to help you and help the channel get some fundraising going. Save those spots for people that need them. And be warned, guys, anybody that signs up more than once for the financial aid will be immediately disqualified and banned, because I don't like to have my time wasted by greedy people. You know what I mean? So do the right thing. Only do the scholarship if you need it. And we're going to go through a ton of different things, all the aspects of SO meta-analysis. The course curriculum is right here on the page, IPU. Now, before I leave you guys, just want to make sure you're aware that the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. Thanks, Namisha, for confirming. I was once a Wall Street broker, and I had a near-death experience, and my third eye blew like wide open while I was on Wall Street, and I'm like, I don't belong here. But I recognize that there's a reason for everything. I was there for a reason, and I came to realize that if I could get everybody who makes money on Wall Street donate a portion of that profit to a goodwill, how much better would the world become? So we can do a bit of that through following the rule of karma. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to one of these charities. 5% of all profits should be donated back to the channel through one of these links. Leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. Following those rules makes you an angel investor of the channel. The universe will send it back to you tenfold for following through, and I'll come find you because I love my angel investors. You guys are like family. Blessings to all my angel investors. I will see you guys on the next one. Later.